Hey everyone, welcome back to our SQL tutorial series. In this video, we'll learn about two important database tools: indexes to speed up your queries, views to simplify and secure your data access. We will learn how to create them, why they matter, and how to use them in real projects. Let's see in SSMS and get started. First, let's create a table called customers and insert some data. Here I have already written the create statements and it has customer ID, first name, last name, city and email, and these are the some sample data for that. So let's execute. So now we will use this table to demonstrate both indexing and views. Let me comment this. So what is indexing? An index in SQL Server is like the index of a book. It helps the database find data faster. Let's run a simple select query without any index. That is select star from customers where city equals to Newark. So let's execute this. So we have got two rows. Now let's create a non-clustered index on the city column. So to create an index, the syntax is create index and we have to give the index name. So for the standards, we'll follow idx underscore city on. We need to specify which table, that is customers table, and inside the parenthesis we need to specify the which column. So in our case it's city. So let's execute this. So now index has been created. So now this index will improve the performance for searches filtering by city. So if I run this query again, it executes faster compared to previous execution. So in large datasets, this index helps SQL Server locate row faster using a B tree structure. Now we have created an index. Now we have to check existing indexes on a table. So we have inbuilt system views for that. Select star from, we have sys tables, sys dot indexes where object id equals to object id of, in the single quote we need to specify the table name customers. So let's execute this. So we have one primary key that is clustered and idxct which we created, that is non-clustered, and there are some other information which are available here. So this tells us what indexes are created and their type. So now that we have created an index, let's see how we can delete that. So for that we need to write drop index name, that is idx underscore city, on which table, that is customers. So let's execute this statement. So it is successful. Now we'll select this system.index table. As you can see, we have only one index, that is primary key. So this is useful when indexes are not helping performance or slowing down inserts or updates. Alright, now let's talk about view. So what is a view? A view is like a saved select query, a virtual table based on one or more tables. So it's great for hiding complex joins, restricting sensitive columns, reusing business logic. So let's see how we can create a view. Let's say we want to regularly see customer names and emails. So we can create a view for it. So for that we need to say create view and we have to give the view name vw underscore customer contact. As here we need to say the query select customer id comma first name, and we will concatenate first name and the last name here. So plus last name as full name comma email from customers table. So let's create this. So it says created successfully. Now we'll see how we can use this view. To use the view, just query it like a table. That is select star from this vw customer contact. So let's execute this. As you can see, we have customer IDs, full name and email. which we are getting the data from this query. So this simplifies our SQL. We don't need to repeat the same logic every time. So let's say if you want to update or delete this view. So we have the alter command. For example, instead of create, we say alter, and we don't need to concatenate first name and last name. So we'll just remove this and we'll say comma and we'll remove this alias. So now let's execute this. Successful. Select this. As you can see, we have got 4 columns now. First name, last name is separate, and email ID. And to delete a view, we have drop view and the view name. So if we just execute this, successful. If I do this select star from this, it says invalid object name because we have already deleted it. So let's recap. Indexes make your query faster by improving lookup speed. So here we have created an index for city column. Views helps make your SQL cleaner and reusable. As we saw, we have the customer contact view, which will give the customer ID, name and email wherever we want. If we want the data, we can just do the select star from this view name. So they both help with performance, clarity and security in SQL projects. Try them out on your tables today. You will see the difference. If this tutorial helped you, give it a like and subscribe for more SQL content. See you in the next one. Until then, happy querying.